Ladies and gentlemen, this is Status Check. Let's talk about this. This could ground planes and strain an alliance. Donald Trump is now threatening to decertify Canadian aircraft, despite those planes having met all required regulatory approvals, and Ottawa is pushing back. This is your Status Check. According to multiple reports, figures in Donald Trump's political orbit are raising the possibility of revoking or refusing certification for Canadian aircraft operating in or entering the United States. The striking part, these aircraft have already received all standard safety and regulatory approvals under existing aviation frameworks. No new safety failures, no regulatory violations cited, just pressure. And aviation experts warn this wouldn't be a technical decision, it would be a political one. Aircraft certification isn't supposed to be political. It's governed by strict international standards between regulators like Transport Canada and the FAA, built on decades of mutual recognition and trust. If certification is weaponized, the consequences are immediate: disrupted flights, billions in trade impacts, airlines forced to reroute or ground aircraft, and a breakdown in aviation cooperation that keeps passengers safe. Former officials warn, once safety oversight becomes leverage, everyone loses. Prime Minister Mark Carney has responded firmly, making it clear Canada will defend the integrity of its regulatory systems. Officials emphasize that Canadian aircraft meet and in many cases exceed international safety standards. Behind the scenes, diplomatic channels are active, with Ottawa warning that decertification threats could trigger serious trade and legal consequences under existing agreements. The message from Canada: this isn't a negotiation tactics, it's a line. This threat comes amid rising US-Canada tensions, from trade disputes to political pressure tactics, with Trump increasingly targeting allies, not just rivals. Analysts say aviation may now be the next pressure point, but it's also one of the most dangerous ones. Here's the status right now. Trump has threatened decertification of Canadian aircraft. The aircraft in question hold valid regulatory approvals. Canada is rejecting any politicization of aviation safety, and no aircraft have been officially decertified yet. Let's put in that word, yet. But the warning has been issued. Follow for updates, guys. Share if you think safety standards should never be political tools. And stay tuned, because if this escalates, the fallout won't stay on the ground.